Hello, welcome. This is weekly challenge number 111. And this is biomes, or something similar to that anyway. Everybody who participated received a unique image that only they've seen, hopefully. And they had to essentially translate that image into music. I'm looking to the side because I have a second monitor where the images are. So if you see me looking over there. So welcome everybody here. I'm not going to make a track today, just to be clear. I'm just listening. We have so many submissions, or we should have so many submissions. I was very clear. If you say you're going to submit to this, you better submit to this. I know a few people couldn't because of various reasons, and that's fine. Other than Raf, it's not fine. Literally top of the ban list. Made it yesterday expecting it to be true already, actually. So, anybody else though? Cool, super cool. Might send you some money, Okay. Phone, you go muty. So we're just listening today. This is going to be pretty awesome. There's a lot of submissions and a lot of interesting pictures and a lot of probably interesting music. The pictures are AI generated, I should say. I mean, I made them all myself, pixel by pixel. Digital pointillism, just envisioning this thing and saying, like this. No, they're AI generated. I know there's all sorts of opinions about that. Of course, I have an opinion about that too, but this is not the place or time for it. That's the fact, though, and there's a bunch of cool stuff in there, and hopefully people enjoyed working with them. So I'm stoked to hear the result today. So we currently have, let's see, of the 55 people, maybe it's 54, that said they were going to submit, we have 33. That's a lot of people that didn't do it. Who are these people? I mean, we're going to find out. I'm going to find out, make a list, and tag you all personally in the Discord. In fact, if a mod wants to get on that, actually, you're not going to know because you don't have the list of people yet. But if a mod or anybody wants to take timestamps as we go of when we start talking about or listening to someone's track, that could be cool because there's so many, and I'm sure people will want to, if they can't be here today, go back and check it out. And if no one can do that, that's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to say hello to people in the chat quickly. There's too many people to say hello to in the chat. Hello, everybody. Oh, thanks, Josh. That's great. Okay, wow. Okay, well, hello, everybody. There's just too many people to say individually at the moment. Hi. Okay, so I really wanted to find this meme to put on screen before we started. I want to say Darmolian posted this like, I don't know, a year ago or more. It's probably, something that gets shared around all over the place, but I just couldn't find it when searching, or I was searching the wrong thing. But I have to describe it to you instead. It's that meme where there's like a stick figure who's playing like video games on his computer, and the dad walks in like smoking a cigarette or something, and he says, "Are you winning, son?" Something like that. And the kid at the desk says, "People on the internet are saying very nice things about my music." It's something like that. And every time I think about these things, that's what I think about. It's just, the wholesome. Think he's playing video games. No, he's having his music played, and people online are saying, "Oh, it's so great." Anyway, imagine that. That's what's about to happen. Are you banning, son? Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, I'm going to display the images full screen. I'm going in a random order in terms of names. I guess I'm going to have to, skip some. We'll look at the pictures, I guess, of the people who didn't submit as well, just to be like, damn, I should have gotten that picture. So up first is WalkToArlongParg. It's written Parg here, so I'm going to keep it that way. Oh, is this going to display on the other screen? I wonder. I'll just copy it just in case. First time submission. Oh. More shame me. It makes me stronger. Stop shaming him. All right. Oh, sorry. That's no one's picture. Don't think about that one. That's not the picture I was trying to show. F. Right off the bat. Okay, is this actually going to work? God damn it. Okay, whatever. That's fine. No, you know what? Let's do this. You think you would have thought that I had figured this out ahead of time, but I just didn't. Well, I did. I thought I did. Put it that way. I thought that I did, but I clearly didn't. Okay, so actually okay, we'll do this. I'm going to start with walk because I said I'm going to. And then we're going to change up the order so it's easier for me to manage. Okay. Hey, Connor. Someone needs an assistant. Yeah. So, okay, we got walk to Arlongparg through the clouds on the steps. So, the image, unless I mess this up, please correct me if I display the wrong image for you. I don't know if that could be possible somehow. You know, there's some very complex computering happening over here. You don't want to know about it. There we go. Right? Right. My face covers it a little bit. You can imagine there's nothing in that corner. Look, I'll even show you. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so now we get to see, no one else, I'm assuming, has seen any of these images. We get to see what everybody received, and then we hear their interpretation. Okay, so are you winning, son? Okay, here we go. I'm going to mute myself while I play these tracks, and it should sound good. Please tell me if there's anything wrong with the audio. I'll turn it to full blast. Okay, here we go. Oh, I can put I'm going to put the name here. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Yeah. Okay. was sick. Walk. I like that. Oh, fuck. Sorry. That was the last thing I was expecting. But I can get it. I can dig that. Yeah, I should mention that in the prompt for this challenge, I mentioned that people should tell a story. You know, it's a still image, but create a narrative. You know, so perhaps there's some of that going on in that track. That was fun. Okay. So now I'm going to make this easier for myself. I just need to do this, this. And, but see, then I have to check if people actually submitted. Okay, so next up is Astral Alchemist, but I don't think they submitted. Astral, if you're here and you did, please let me know. If not, I'm going to show your image and yeah. Oh, this one's cute. He said life stuff got in the way. Yeah, I bet. Fucking life stuff. Okay, so this is the image that Astral was going to do. I'm just kidding, Astral, obviously. So it's like a little, you know, paper, little pastel paper town, right? That's the funny thing about life, always getting in the way of itself. Exactly. Anyway, beat bop what that sounds like to me. Doom, doom dum, dum bum ba dum, doom dum, dum ba dum dum ba dum, doom dum. Dum bum ba do 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 ba do do ba do 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 dum dum do dum do dum something like this. Excuse the pitch. Okay, so now I should be able to do this just in a good order that works. If I do. Now we've got August Stevenson. Okay, why did you not work? God damn it. I'm literally just doing this. Is it like this? Yes, there we go. Okay, this is, sorry about technical difficulties. This is August Stevenson. His track is called Final Encounter. Needs a presentation supporter, seriously. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty epic, right? Come on. What do you think that's going to sound like? Let's find out. It's so funny. I've been reading this book, by the way. If anyone is into like music and the psychology of music and theory and all that, you should really read this book called Sweet Anticipation by David Huron. Honestly, every time I read it, I say, wow. Anyway, it really gets me thinking about expectation. That's what the book is all about. And so it's such a good example. This image appears, what comes to mind? And every time some kind of expectation comes to mind when you're creating music, you know, you're able to either give it or break it, right? Do something interesting with it. So you see this and you think, oh yeah, I know what that's going to be. But then we find out. Okay, here we go. Hum's the Paper Village. Hum's the Paper Village theme. That's hilarious, Jay. Damn. That was great, August. Nice work. Wow. Really nice writing on the arpeggios and all that in there. And yeah, good vibe. That was great. Yeah, I can't say too much about each one because I just need to like keep moving on, obviously. Okay, so the next one is going to be, oh, this was an image that didn't get used because we ran out of, there's too many images for how many people we had. So what does that sound like? Doesn't matter, never going to hear it. Next person we've got is Blood with Blood Save Me with this. So, Blood. So it's funny. This is when I made this image, for some reason I thought RAF. But thank God I didn't send it. Right? God damn it. Okay, here we go with Blood. Bees on honey. You do have a million beeswax candles, yeah. Is this in B flat? Oh, nice. Okay. What a waste that would have been. Yeah, exactly. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so again, expectation. You look at this. What's this going to sound like? What do you think? Let's find out. Wow. That was so sick, Blood. Gosh. Some aggro bees. But that sounded sick. Wow. Nice work. Really. Okay, next up we got Cabistan. I think this is second entry for Cabistan. Maybe someone can correct me on that. Oh, damn. Look at that. What's that sound like? Oh, Cabistan, it didn't enter either. Okay, another one on the ban list. And there might be people here that need to know, who sometimes are confused by how I type things on Discord. A lot of times people don't understand that I'm joking because I don't put emojis and things, and then they are concerned that I'm being serious about something that I'm not. So just to be clear, if something seems particularly odd, like I say I'm going to write a list of banning people, you don't need to be concerned that I'm actually going to do that. Or do you? So anyway, nobody gets to hear this cry. That'd be pretty epic, hey? Damn. Under the sea. Or should I? Yeah. Okay. So next up then is Charles Mott. Charles also has no submission. This is a little miniature of Rome-ish thing. Someone keeping track of this band list that I said I'm gonna make? Okay. Yep. Okay. Now we got Chris Cummins. Chris, are you here? I know you said you were gonna try to make it, but maybe weren't sure. But I know Chris submitted. Do you play chess? I don't play chess. No. I've played chess though. I have played it. So this is pretty cool, hey? What's that sound like? Think there's any ticking sounds in there? Okay, so all right, here we go. Nice, Chris. That was beautiful. That was not what I was expecting, honestly. Besides the couple of like percussion sounds, when I was looking at that, I was imagining some kind of, you know, this kind of situation. Some like crazy machine, but hearing it with the major key and all that gives it sort of more like if is this calming place. This sort of like this is actually gold and whatever the hell this other metallic material is, you know, this is our, not this is this fucking machine that I was expecting it to sound like. Yeah, so nice peaceful interpretation. It was great. Okay, next up. We have Colognialist. Disregard Beauty. Can't get behind that. Certainly can't get behind a title like that, but I'm curious to see what you did. I think this is quite nice, this image. Maddie, this was one that I was thinking of sending to you because the idea is bayou vibes at sunset. I'm making an assumption that you know something about that. You like to regard beauty. Me too. Me too. I understand, Colognialist. I understand. Okay, here we go. One day I'm going to get Mario on a little button here. Here we go. Very nice, Colonialist. Wow. Another one that I wasn't expecting. It's so amazing how strongly music colors your perception, my perception of an image. When there's the notion that they're supposed to correlate, obviously, so that the brain can kind of fuse them. But in doing that, it really just, oh, it sounds like that, does it? Gives you this whole new, like, interpret everything about it differently. Yeah, nice work. It's very nice. Very nice. Okay. Now we got comp. I meant this was supposed to be in a random order, and now it's just alphabetical. We have comp, right? That's right. Comp is up next. Comptv with Skyward. Comp, are you here at the moment? I thought so. Oh yeah, you are. Doink. Oh yeah, this one. When I was making them, I thought, come on. This is the one that I probably would have wanted. If I was to not, try to challenge myself, but just work in something that is most fun, I would probably do this one. But it would probably be more fun to challenge and do something I wouldn't want to do. Raph, you're on that big Bona thing. That's great. That's a great use of it. That's a great use of it. All right. Here we go with comp. Okay. Skyward. Hell yeah, comp. That was sick. Damn. That was sick. You had me at every turn. I'm just talking about expectation. Got punched several times in that piece, which was great. I love to get punched in music. It's coming, I'm like, oh, here it... No, it doesn't. Here it comes. No, it doesn't. Love that. Anyway, enough about comp. Let's move on. Next up, we got I should probably check people probably submitted since then. Maybe not. Connor, did you submit? I don't think I see you. I know you made a track. Maybe I missed a message or something, but if you're still here, tell me if you did or not. You did, okay. How come I don't see? Did you put your name in it? No, it's not there. Should be in there. Should be in there. I wonder if other people had a problem uploading too. I'd be curious. Wonder if that's why we had not 55 submissions. ban. Okay, I will move on. Yeah, I wonder what happened. If you actually did it through the upload thing, how could it not work is the question, unless you didn't actually do it. That's what happened to me too. Yeah. Late uploads. Folder was just created. I guess I'm going to see it in just a second. May as well just wait so I can continue in my order and not like break my brain. I'm sorry that I plan to go much faster than this because there's a lot of entries. But, you know, we're down like 15 entries, right? So I mean, we got hours to spare here. Incoming music. So let's go to Connor's picture. It is this. What do you think about that? It's about as far away from the previous pictures you can get, hey? I made this one through typing in something like the coziest room on earth. Something like that was the idea for the prompt. The bed length. Okay, here we go. So, doink, doink. Contaron, the comfiest room. Here we go. That was great. Nice one, Connor. Perfect. It's funny, that kind of thing also gives you the state of mind, you know, like I feel like you could do a bunch of different things in here and imagine yourself sitting there with a different vibe, and hearing that one gives you a sense of, perhaps a sense of what came before you arrived there, how you're now feeling. Anyway, it's great. Okay, so next up we've got Darmolian. Oh, yeah. Oh, did Darmolian not submit, did he? Oh, yeah. Okay. Darmolian, whenever your tracks get uploaded, they don't have your name at the start. They have, some people have this, you, blood, other people, who knows. Relics of the Ancients. So, pretty stark picture. Sweet. The least comfiest room. True. True. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's check it out. Damn, that was great, Darmolian. Very nice. I honestly would not have thought Lydian when I looked at that thing and thought what mode should go here, but I like to hear it, and it gave a different vibe to the thing that I was expecting, which is wonderful. That your mix was great too. Your mixing is really everything. Darmolian has come along like crazy since we first met. Darmolian was like OG from the channel, like really early on, one of the first people in the Discord. Shout out to the OGs. And yeah, to hear the difference. I mean, we can probably go back someday and listen to Darmolian's first challenge submission and compare it to this. And, you know, pretty cool stuff. Nice work, Darmolian. Really, you should be proud of how far you've come in that time. Okay, now we got Days of Scion. Days, did you submit? Yes. What a G. Ooh. Yes. Isn't this nice? This just immediately is just like, oh, come on. I know what this is going to be. Well, I know what I would do for it anyway. Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice. Okay, Days. Days of Scion. Let's be about it. Who's there? Without a question mark. What's it mean? It's a statement. Who's there? What? The aliens just landed or something? What happened? Am I supposed to interpret one of these little gray blobs or something? Is this like a UFO out here in the distance? Is that what I'm trying to see? Yeah, who's there? I guess so. That was great. Days of Zion. Very pretty. Very pretty. Kind of pastel chord vibe. Sort of Dorian feel, you know. I like that. Very nice. Very nice. So who's there? Narrative shrug, yeah. No, I'm down for it. I'm down for it. I am seeing the chat, by the way. If I don't respond to you, I'm sorry. I do read them. It's too much. Too much, and I gotta play too many musics. All right. Now we got Dissonatus. Did you submit Dissonatus? No. Cut. Sent into exile. Unending exile. So yeah, what would this have been? Hey, I mean, we got the Japanese. I'm assuming. Oil. Reflections. Could have been good. Could have been good. Cool. Now we've got Endai. Endai, did you submit? No. Unforgivable. Anybody catch the reference? Okay, another one. I mean, come on. Crystal Caves. You know, is it played out? I don't know. But, you know, you can certainly do some music for it. That's for sure. Right? Yeah. Yep. Okay, now we got Everin. I don't think Everin submitted either. No. All of these images, my painstaking. I mean, I spent so much time, you know, like I said, pixel by pixel. Some people, you know. Some people. Your eye for reflections is impeccable. Thank you. I know. I'm going to throw it in the trash now. Okay, now we have Fabien, aka P-Funk, who did submit. P-Funk. So the question is, when you see a picture like this, do you go like play into everyone's expectations and just do the cliche? That means what's been done already a million times. Or do you do something else? Or do you do something else that a bit hints at that, but different? So we'll see how big brain Fabien is here. Whew. That was sick. Definitely Westworldy vibe I got there too with the, you know, chromatic tones. With the Western vibe. But that last chord, I mean, that's not a sound or a feeling that I associate with an image like this. So it's cool. It gives the, you know, I don't know, gives some twist on it. Whatever that was. It's like some flat six extended thing or something. All of a sudden it's like, oh, damn. It's like that, is it? Nice one, Fabien. That was great. That was great. Okay, next up, Frederik. Oh, yeah. I think this is a good match. Frederik, what do you think? Somehow I felt like when I sent you this one, like, yeah. I mean, I don't actually really know you. But I kind of think that I do from your, like, 5 things you've said and 5 songs you've submitted. Okay, Raf. See you soon. Okay. Temple of the Ascended. Let's be about it. Sick. That was great, Frederik. I mean, yeah, exactly. Funny thing is, yeah, ancient Egyptian music, what's it really like? You know, actually the culture that built this was probably like some, you know, it's like funk music. Or there's like Ionian mode stuff, and we're constantly like, oh, but it's got to have augmented seconds in it. That was great, Frederik. Really enjoyable. Obviously, right on the money. As far as modern humans are concerned, anyway. Bossa Nova, yeah, straight up. Dubstep. That was great. Okay, now we have Frio, the banhammer himself, Frio Banhammer Ventus. Dubstepping Egyptians, seriously, gather in the temple and just. Okay, so Tears of the Castle. This is pretty moody. I mean, do you get more moody than this? What is this? That game like Order 1800? Is that what it's called? The Order? Or Bloodborne. Yeah, what are the vibes? V Rising, yeah. You'd rave inside, yeah, exactly. That should be pretty sick. Okay, Frio, let's check it out. Oop, let's not. Here we go. Love that. That was great. Really like the organ in the background there too. Nice that like sometimes the 7 is flatted, sometimes it's natural. It's not always up on the major 5 chord, diminished sort of vibe. Sometimes it's just more like solemn melancholy, and other times it's a bit more on the spooky thing. It's very nice, Frio. Very, very nice. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, next, Fuzionbeat. Oh yeah, this is a cool image. Hey. My idea was trying to get something that was like what some adventurer like back in the past quickly sketched out when they came across this, you know, in like their journal or something. Oh, let me get a quick sketch of it, and it's just like absolutely perfect. The clouds with the shading and everything, just gonna make sure they get it right. Anyway, pretty cool vibe, hey? And you can see there's like a little bit of a castle in the back, and so Fusion. It's gonna let us know. What this sounds like. It's called Advent Isle. Gotta fade those endings. That was great, Fusion. I really like that. I really enjoyed this sort of, felt like to me the narrative was like starting at the beginning and moving deeper in, and all of a sudden there's the castle and whatever. Like, that was cool. I really like that. Great feel. Yeah, nice work, Fusion. Really. Now, oh, I should check this. Now, GooZe. This was, by the way, the pairings were random. I wasn't initially going to try to pair people by hand, and then I thought, you know what, let's just do it random, because maybe we'll end up with some funny combinations. And we did, like this one. If anyone here knows GooZe, they know that this is essentially exactly what GooZe is like. Everything he submits has this sort of vibe to it. Everything that I've heard him make so far is very like fluffy and pink in this way. So I thought, you know, it's just so perfect for him that I couldn't, you know, can't wait to hear it. Dance at the Cherry Blossom Trails. Okay. perfect. When it started, I thought, wow, he really decided to go for it. It was actually awesome, GooZe. Jokes aside, it was great. Really nice. I particularly liked the piano arpeggio sort of, it's not even an arpeggio, like scale run stuff. You know, whatever was going on there, that was particularly nice. Mm-hmm. Nice one, GooZe. That was great. Okay, next up we have Hans Game Music, who I think didn't submit. No. I think a lot of people that didn't submit are first-time entrants. I don't know if someone can confirm that or not, but there was the picture. Right. Anyway, it needs music, I know, right? What are you gonna do? Next up, so that would have been Hans Game Music. Next up is Ego. Oh yeah, right. This is a good pairing. Oh, Ego, did you submit? I thought that you did. No. Ego? I swear, I swear that Ego even told me that he did it. Maybe I'm not remembering correctly. But off with his head, like the rest. God damn it. Okay. Ego death. Wow, nice one, Blood. Okay, so next we've got J. The debut of the great J. Literally expecting the moon, Jay. If I'm not absolutely blown away by this, Jay. Beautiful, Jay. That was great. Very nice. Definitely got the building quality. Love the birds and the thunder at the end. Love some of those bass note changes. French horn coming up in there in the middle. It's very nice. I did not expect you to make an orchestral track. I don't know why. I've never heard you do anything before except make suggestions. So I don't know why I didn't think that you would, but somehow it wasn't in my mind that you would. I'm never gonna stop poking at you. I do love you making suggestions, Jay. I'm not trying to say you shouldn't. I just find it funny. All right, next up. Oh no, let's check. Oh yeah, so next up is JBZ. JBZ with Echoes in the Grand Library. And you're absolutely on the ban list. There's no doubt about it. The list is made. The motion, everything is in motion. Executive order has come down. Decision will be implemented shortly. Yeah, I mean, the fact that that was made in FL, Jay, is just absolutely mind-boggling. Didn't even have a trap snare in it. Okay, so it's quite the image, hey? What does this sound like? If it doesn't have a harpsichord in it, I'm out. Echoes in the Grand Library, JBZ. Let's get into it. Very nice, JBZ. That was great. Regal and calm. Prim and proper. Nice and sweet. Very nice. I got a couple of those little hints of secondary dominant sounds got in there. Break up the diatonicism a little bit. It's very nice. Very nice. It's great, JBZ. Yeah, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. Sorry I laughed at the beginning there. I read some comment. Ron Weasley type beat. I wasn't laughing at the song, JBZ. Those pixels, you really try. Yeah, thanks, Mikafre. I'm getting pretty good. Okay, next up we've got... this is fun. We should do these kind of things more often. JPick. JPick, did you submit? I don't think so. No. You should try some doobop, da-doom, boobop. What? For this image, you mean? Yeah, no, I mean, JPEG is also absolutely... There's a word I'm looking for. It's not exiled. It's... not banned. Executed. Thank you, Zilda. Executed. That's the word I was looking for. No, excommunicated was the word. Yeah. Eradicated. He's been eradicated. Dispatched. We've dispatched with him. Anyway, you can imagine what this would have sounded like. Triumphant and majestic and shit. Okay, now we've got Carty, which I think they also didn't submit. Even though I made an exception for you, Carty. Remember that? You said, can I use MuseScore? And I said, for you, Carty, anything. And look what you've done. This is one of my favorite images of all of them. Perhaps I would have even preferred doing this one over the one that I gave to Comp. I feel like this one is just doing it for me. This retro futurist vibe is just working for me. And now, what? We can never hear it. I may have to do it at some point. We'll see. Hey, Red Sun. Yeah, this one is cool, isn't it? Shame we're not going to be able to hear what it sounds like. Just playing Carty. If you're here, it's all good. Next up is Cascat. Cascat. I know Cascat submitted. This I definitely know. Except not under the name Cascat, but under the name Poet in Flight. Oops. Also under the name Cassandra Dick. Used Audacity because I'm broke like that. I produce on Audacity. It's heavy. It's heavier than FL. People in FL are eating well if you're in Audacity. Audacity is based, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about this. I got some kind of snot situation happening today and I have to manage it. Okay, so this is called, oh, I wrote Homery. Sorry. Home. You compose the whole piece in voice memos. Yeah, exactly. Just stack the voice memos. That's all it was. All the strings were your voice. Okay. It's canon now, yeah. Okay, time for something a little different. Let's check it out. Cassie.
Now we dance on the snow neath the icy glow, and I fear I cannot keep time. Take my hand in yours and you guide me on. You say this pace is just fine. Now we start to swirl with the colors of the world. Try to keep my heart steady till you tell me my smile makes the sky light up. Rainbows dance as stars above. Warmth comes from within. Home is where you make it. Now even if I never take another step, this moment will carry me on. And even if I never see another day, this memory will bring the dawn. 'Cause you smile and the sky lights up. Rainbows dance as stars
That was great, Cassie. Is that a first entry too? Or did you enter like 2 years ago or something? I can't remember. Nice to break up all the big productions with a little song like that. It was great. Ukulele, and I heard the double tracking there at the end. You had some little lead lines coming in. Very nice. First entry. Okay, get the claps. Nice one, Cassie. Audacity. Okay, now we got King Claire, which I don't think there's a submission for either. Also a new person. You see all these people just signed up to the Discord. They're like, oh, Max has got a Discord. Cool. Oh, he's doing a challenge. He's going to send me an image. I'm going to make a cool little song. Oh, there's the image. Sorry, Max. I don't care. I don't care about you, your time, your painstaking pixel pointillism. That's what I get from this. That's what I get from this. Okay. Brush it off. Move on. Nice image though, right? You know? How long do you think it took me to make that? Years. This was years I was working on this image. Okay, now we've got Kraft Dinner for All. 9,000 hours in paint, yeah. So I'm very interested to hear this this one. When I sent this to you, Kraft, I thought, what's she gonna do for this? You're so pumped. Sick. I'm pumped too. All right. I gotta post the name. Tale of the Mad Coachman. The Coachman. Woo! That was sick. LFG and all that. Damn, that was it. That was it, Kraft Dinner. That was already working really well, and then it got to that end part, and then it was like, okay, now we're here. I've been rewarded for my patience. Very nice. Very, very nice, Kraft. Love that. Okay. Next up, Leeway. No, sorry. Next up is Layogenic. Layogenic, right? Layogenic. Then Leeway. So the image for Layogenic, come on, writes itself. Writes itself. Just take one look at it and it's done. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Can't Keep Me on the Ground, it's called. You were concerned for a sec, yeah. Here's Leeway, show an image that you didn't receive. Now that would be an interesting challenge, hey? You write a thing and then we pair the images afterwards. Okay. Okay, Jay, nice to see you. See you soon. Okay, so here we go. Layogenic. Is this your first submission? No, second, right? I think 10th, maybe. I don't know. Sorry. What did I say? Writes itself. I never would have thought to do that for that image. That's great. What a vibe. Nice work, Layogenic. That was sick. And the unquantized drums, unquantized everything in that style is not something I've experienced before, I don't think. It's quite an interesting vibe to hear the subtle shifts of the snare and the kick constantly. That was cool. That was cool. Layogenic. Nice one. Wow. Yeah, I was so certain. Yeah, I know what this is going to sound like. Here we go. Wow. Okay, now we have Leeway. I think. Right? Oh. Yes, right? Leeway, right? FL for the win. Yeah, I saw your comment before, Frederik, that you use FL as well. Last of Us, yeah. Okay, so yeah, here we go. I mean, there's a lot of directions you can go with this one. Do you go Hollywood? Or do you go future bass, like Layogenic? Let's check it out, Leeway. Ruins of the Past. Ego, where's the track? Where's the track? Ah, that was great. Love that. Who's going to hate on a pan flute sound? I mean, come on. Everybody who hears that is like, oh, absolutely, I'll take that, please, pan flute sound. It's like a lost Donkey Kong Country track or something. It was working out real well. That was great. Glad you went that direction, Leeway. Really dug that. Mm-hmm. First entry. Oh, really? Okay, Leeway. Sorry if I didn't clap for anybody else whose first entry has happened. That's a thing I try to do. Could have done more, but decided to keep it relatively simple. What more could you have done? Let us know. Why would you tell us that? Okay. Now, and your image is apparently 1080p, takes up the whole screen. The rest of them are 720, so you should consider yourself lucky. Oh no, this one's 1080 as well, for some reason. Wow, this is nice, hey? This is, I think, another one that we don't have a submission for. This is Lucy, or Lukey. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, no submission. F. Oh, Endai, you did submit now. Sorry, I didn't. So, okay, we're going to take Endai off of the ban list just in the nick of time. It's literally just about to execute. We'll listen to Endai in a bit. Just try to remind me. Somebody. Someone do something to help me. Okay, so this would have been nice, right? Right? You used to live there. Damn. Anyway, yeah, well. In the trash she goes. Next up is Maddie. Ooh, what a banger. What a banger image. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, I really like this image. The colors are great. It's very evocative of a story. Obviously, there's just so much history like written into the image. I'm stoked. Okay. Hope for renewal, Maddie. Let's be about it. into the tail or the rest of the piece. You can't end a track like that, Maddie. That was great. So epic. Not what I was expecting at all. But it was great. Massive horns. Just gives you such a different vibe than I was initially imagining. It's like, oh, I see. This is like this. Whoa. That was great, Maddie. Nice work. Yeah, like everybody should be listening to the bounce they make, first of all. And secondly, make sure you listen to the very end of it, because the very last moment, like the last taste of a meal or something, is very important. It is the anchor point on which all the feelings of the song have to condense into, right? So you're left with the last moment, and then it's like the finish of a sentence. Everything that has just happened gets folded into that moment, and then the person goes, the experience of the song, right? So make sure before you submit, you listen to the bounce and you listen to the end of it. Even if your reverb tail is going, ba, that ruins it. You have to let it get the whole thing, or change the composition so it can, but you know, it's pretty important, I think. Pretty important. Anyway, that's great, Maddie. Except for that part. That's great. Don't end on a click, yeah. Can you imagine? It's like you're eating a whole meal, right? And then at the end, you just get some like sour milk or some kind of like bitter metallic taste all of a sudden. And then you got no water. That's it. It's a great meal, and then you're like, fuck. Did it even matter? Did it even matter that I just had a great meal? No breaks. Maddie's been around since the beginning. Yeah. All right. Mariba. Here we go, Mariba. Oh, actually, I don't know if your one's going to come next in the list here. Yep, it is. Nice. Oh, yeah. Check this. Isn't that cool? If you walk upon this, middle of the forest, I honestly don't know what I would do for this image. Not on at first blush. I don't hear anything clear. I'd have to experiment. It's very brown. You know, browns, yellows, gray, green. You didn't know either. Mariba, that's your name here. Okay. Oh, right, I see. It's backwards. Okay. So, well, we're going to find out what you did do. Mariba, here we go. This one seems the easiest so far. Come on. Tilda, get off this. Number 111. That's the K. The name is number 111. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see. Down. I thought that was somehow not part of the title. I don't know why I did. Sorry. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Very clever. That was sick, Mariba. I can tell you, if I were to do that, it would not end up sounding like that. That was not what I was expecting. But that was a banger. She bangs, she bangs. Love the hats and percussion. Did you program that, or were they loops? Some cool stuff in there. Dropped the snare out there at some point. It was feeling good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Nice one, Mariba. Okay, now we got Migfus. But I don't think we have a submission. F's in the chat, please, for Migfus's Soul. It's on the ban list. Gosh. What are you going to do? Right. Need to get a sound designer on getting just this guillotine sound so we can just... Okay, well, but come on, this would have been great. This would have been great. This is a banger image. I mean, it's just like... writes itself. Writes itself. What a shame. To the trash. Next up, we have Moosecannon. Ooh. Now, I feel like this is a funny mix of, from what I remember hearing of Moosecannon, I feel like this is not what I would have expected as a pairing. But maybe I'm tripping. I'm very curious to see. You'd love to make some sound. Oh, dude, we need to do that, Fiffle. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so this is called Lake of Whispers. What a beautiful image. Love the colors. Nice and delicate. Image looks like dye. Yeah, of course it does. War on major chords over there. Okay, so let's take a listen. That's it. So I was right. I was right in my estimation that this was going to be an odd pairing. And he's like, you know what? Nah. Nah. What about this? I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's, you know, when Moose is like out there by himself, you know, you just spent the night and this is like the morning sun's coming up and you're like, perhaps. I mean, the track was sick, but, you know. That was great. That was great, Moose. Okay. I'm having a blast listening to these, man. Honestly. We gotta do this more often. I'll just stop making music and we can just listen to you guys. This is actually great. Next one on the list of images is misterymix. Bob. Oh, come on. Come on. And Mystery did submit. I honestly had to regenerate and tweak this thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over to try to get something that was like this. It was just not working, you know, it's the AI shit, right? You try to make it do something and it's like, nah, what if I just do something completely different, or like smudge the bird's face like into the tree or something, right? But anyway, turned out pretty good. It's like just goes bang. You look at it and ooh, wow, bang. So what do we got? Had to tweet it. Okay, mystery. Oh, it's called, sorry, I missed the word. It's called Nature Inspiring. A bit on the nose, but I'll take it.
Like birds like to sing, so I take a walk in nature and keep inspiring. Burning off my feet, 8 steps to the beat. I don't really know what to say, but the beat drop on me.
It's the loudest music I ever heard. That was a pretty sick beat, Mystery. That was dope. If you told me, yeah, that's that image. If you say so. It was a great track, though. Wow, it was banging. You probably need to like take your limiter into the shop. It's busted. Damn. Plus 10 luffs. Yeah, that was pretty sick, Mystery. Love your disto, yeah. Get it wherever you can. Easiest way to get distortion, just ram the limiter as hard as possible. Guaranteed distortion. Okay, next up. We've got Nasir, another one. Didn't submit. Nasir. Remember? We talked. We even talked in DMs, Nasir. Poured my heart out to you. I said, you know what? If you want to use MuseScore, that's okay with me. It's okay. I know my channel is all about music production, but if you want to use MuseScore, that's okay. And what? Plain and simple. I mean, come on. You look at this and you say, writes itself, depending on who you are, I guess. I can think of like 10 people in the community I could have sent this to, and it would have just been like some, you know, mind-boggling. And I'm just going hard on you, Nasir, of course. It's all good. I don't mind at all. It's just fun too. Okay, anyway, this image into the trash. Next up is neutral. So, neutral with track is called What is ReVErB? I'm scared with that title. Pretty desolate shot. I mean, pointillist digital painting. Damn, that was really good, Newt. That was like on the money. Can't really do it better than that. It was very cool. Very, very cool. Great execution, great mix, nice sound design. Title ruined it. I'm just going to say that, but if I ignore your title, everything else was great. Yeah, wow. That was it. Oh, this is going to be such a shame if this is true. So this is now for Omari, who I don't think submitted a track. Oh, you did. Whew. Thought I was going to have to cut you there, Omari. Don't scare me like that. You didn't put your username in the title. Damn. Okay. So I'm quite interested to hear what Omari does with this. Omari is generally, like me in certain ways, pretty maximalist in the composition zone, both musically and sound design wise and everything. And this is like opposite of that. So it's a very interesting pairing. Okay. Yeah, you already cut down Ego. You weren't here. The track came in. Yeah. Executive orders coming down soon. That was great, Omari. Beautiful. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting something more sterile, less gushy, less lush, less full-on major. Not saying that what you did was wrong, or that it could have been so much better. No, it was beautiful, Omari, of course. It's wonderful. I see this and I think pentatonics, but obviously I'm a Western conditioned, you know, watch too many movies and whatever. Genshin Impact even, getting in those fourths and fifths and so on. Yeah, it was great, Omari, as always. Okay, now we got, oh, I know this one. Yeah, I know you, Omari, for sure. PSS. Postscript. This is called The Golden Room by David Lilia, aka Pale Skinny Swede. Did I say it right, David? Lilia? Lilia? Lilia. I mean, obviously I don't have an accent, but it's such a pretty last name. Lilia. David Lilia. Could have just used that. You didn't have to be Pale Skinny Swede, because use your name. Anyway. Yeah, pretty cool, like Art Deco vibe, right? Art Deco is such a vibe. Wow. Anything in that style. The architecture of the time, the paintings of the time, the vehicles, the what's the word I'm looking for? Magazine brochure type of media situation. Anyway, I love it. Curious to hear what you did here, David. That was great, David. I could just listen to that for like an hour. Seriously. Could have gone so many directions with that image, depending on what you were trying to imply this place is about. That was a nice direction. Whenever I listen to David's mixes, I feel like I'm listening to binaural audio, even though it's just stereo. It's just like, crazy. Tried jazz, but gave it up after a bar. Yeah. Was that a C? Do Omari? Do. I guess someone else probably got an instrument can confirm for me. Yes, do. Okay, so this is Pico, and I don't think Pico submitted either. It looks like it, what you got me on the analyzer. That's funny. Yeah, Come on. Can you imagine what that one would have sounded like? Yeah, exactly, Savik. F. Yeah, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Someone do it. Someone just take it and make the track and post it in the Discord because I want to hear it. Whale Runner 2249, yeah. Zybu made some great whale sounds. Oh, really? Hour. Hello, welcome. Oh, by the way, hey, stranger, I didn't welcome you. I was thinking about you recently, stranger, wondering how you're doing, so it's nice to see you here, if you're still here. Hope you're well. Okay, anyway, Pico banned. Permanently banned from the internet. Now we've got Quexer. What a name. Qwexzer. Quexer. 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 Did Quexer submit? Probably not, right? If it's a name I don't recognize, yeah. Come on, Quexer. Trying to hear some music here. How did it happen that like all of the new people came in and they're all like, me please, and they're like, oh wait, nah. I DM'd everybody, you know, one-to-one contact. Here you go, sir, madam. Hand delivered your image to you. Oh well. Have my ups and downs. You're progressing in life. Okay, well, good to hear, stranger. Nice to see you. Do know that I think about you when you're not around. Okay, next up. Well, we know Raf is banned for life. This was Raf's image. Come on, Raf. Raf will not. Raf, you got to change your name to that. I know you're not here now, but I mean, maybe I think I have the power to do that. I have the power in the Discord to change anybody's name that I want, so I should probably do that. Change. In fact, Yosh, can you do that? Do you have the power? Well, great idea, Kraft. Great idea. Another beautiful image to the trash. You know, Raf's head on a stick. Okay. Next image is ReVErB. ReVErB. Little gnomies out in the Pacific Northwest somewhere. Little shroomies. Kind of looks like this guy's peeing, but don't worry. It's just a frond of a fern. It doesn't attach. Come on, people. Jesus Christ. Yes, it was made note of when it was exported that that was there, and I said, that's fine. Okay, so the track is called Gnomish. It's not rain, it's all pee. Yeah, exactly. This is not pee, but all the rain. God just... Okay. All right. Okay, Connor, nice to see you as always. See you soon. Just managed to get on. Okay, Chris, we already played your track. It was great, Chris. We really enjoyed it. So hopefully you'll be able to see it later. I think Yosh is taking some timestamps, so you should be able to seek back to it after the stream's done. Okay, ReVErB. Nice one, ReVErB. That was great. Nice vibe. Is 6/8 the best time signature? Probably. You know? Swaying. I like all the sort of orchestral stuff blended with the synth. It was nice vibe. Low. Everything's low. Guess that's the gnome vibe, hey? Very nice. Very nice, ReVErB. Is that the first submission? No, right? Submitted before. I don't even know if you're here, ReVErB. Okay, next up. We have Savik. Oh, damn. You know, it's just like, wow. Lots of people in the community could have just run wild with this, no doubt. No doubt. Including myself. I'd be running wild, bro. Okay, so this is Savik. Rise of the Ashed System. Capital R, to be clear. Yeah, running wild and free, exactly. All over the DAW. Here we go. Savik with Rise of the Ashed System. Wow, that was great, Savik. That was great. I'm glad that you got that image. That's about as good as I imagined it being done. It was very cool. Very cool. First time submission, too. Hell yeah. That was sick, Savik, really. So many talented people here. It's stupid. It's really stupid. Okay, so now. Oh, there we go. This is Shamkra. Shamkra submitted. Hell yeah, Shamkra. Not that I would ever doubt you. Shamkra is pretty OG too, aren't you, Shamkra? You were here like in the channel in the Discord like early on. Isn't that true? Yeah, I think so. He's here before you. Oh yeah. OG for sure. Hell yeah, Shamkra. Okay. So, image. Crystal Fairy Forest. Someone had to get it. Of course, I'm not going to not include this. You know, Frio gets this or Omari gets this. You know, this is like obvious choice. So I'm glad they didn't. I'm very curious to hear what Shamkra is going to do. Glowy with the pastel peachy pinky. Want to be there. Am there. Shamkra. You didn't know what to do. Uh-oh. Very nice, Shamkra. That was great. That was great. Lots of different parts in there. Nice harmonic changes. Got the minor parts, the major parts. Could have used maybe a bit of glowiness there somehow. You know, if I'm being like critical. Which I don't know if I should be. It was great, Shamkra. Nice composition. What's glowiness? Good question. Some harp at least, absolutely. Jason, you tell me what's glowiness. Okay, nice. Now we've got Tomek, which I don't think we have a submission for either. Would have been awesome to have all these submissions. Hear even more of these. Tomek, god damn it. He's cut. Absolutely banned forever. Can never be my friend. It's sad. It's sad for Tomek, but we'll all get over it and completely forget about them. And a great image. Come on. F. The monkey's bathing. Come on. What was the prompt on this one? I think it was just hot springs in the snow, monkeys bathing. Something like that. I just like the idea of it, you know, that, of course, we only ever see these images and videos when there's a human there to take the image or the video, obviously. But something about the notion that they're just doing this on their own time. This is just their life and they're enjoying it. And what is that like for them? Not in a documentary or anything. This is just the substance of their life, you know. Something about that is really intriguing to me. Would be good. Would be nice to hear. You're tired of banning. God damn. We need stronger mods out here. Too many people fucking up. Hot springs in the snow, of course. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fly on the wall perspective, exactly. Okay, well, anyway, into the trash. Bop. Oh my God. I see this and I think Omari. I think like spectral shifting, key changing, constantly extended everything, always modulating rainbow of music thing, you know? As lush and holographic and multidimensional as it can possibly get. Which could also be in the whole EDM world, obviously. You could go that whole route too, in there, some Mr. Bill type of vibe or something, or Tipper or something. But I could also see just the lush orchestral / extended harmony constantly modulating. I get that quality when I look at it. Can you actually send me that? Yeah. I'll post all the pictures in a big zip in the Discord afterwards, and people can do as they please. Don't say this is F. Good question. Actually, I don't know. Yep, I think it is. I think this is also an F. Speaking of modular, Truffle was supposed to be on this. Truffle, God damn it, I trusted you, Truffle. Cut for life. Bummer, Truffle. Rip is right. Jeez. Okay, well, next. Schlish. Yeah, exactly. Okay, now we've got... Oh, this is one that nobody has because we ran out of participants for the number of pictures. You know, glowing underground situation. Writes itself, but it's nobody. So we're out. Now we got... Oh, Vansunta got this. I love this one. Right? What do you think when you're in that situation? You're standing, top side. Shit's bubbling. You're looking at this, you're like, not in this boat. I feel like this is a perfect image for Vansunta for some reason. The track is called Shit Outta Luck. That's great. You were in a situation just like that image. You couldn't stop puking. What, you mean because you were sick from like seasick? I feel like that would be the least of my worries at that time, being seasick. Well, I guess not. If you're constantly puking, you can't really do anything. Sorry to hear that, New. That sounds like a bummer. I'll never let go, Jack. All right, Vincenta. That was amazing. That was amazing, Vincenta. That was it. That was it. I was not expecting you to do that. I don't know what I was expecting to do, but that was very well executed for someone that I've not really heard do anything like that before, I don't think. That was great, really. Phew. Okay, next up. Oh, we heard this one already. So it's Walk to Arlong. We started with that because we did it out of order. So next, Gilles. Gilles. The City Awakens is what it's called. This was the one, when I first saw this, I thought, Yona. Tilda. I'm seeing you now. Seeing now, Yona, you didn't submit anything, did you? You did. I don't see it. Oh, I see. Yeah, you got it. It's out of, yeah, I see. You're all hip and shit. Okay, so this is Gilles. Stoked for this, Gilles. This could go so many different directions. AI is really bad with pixel art, but, you know, kind of gets the point across in a way. You're very avant-garde and mysterious, actually. Yeah, no, yeah, I get that. It's super cool. That was great, Jill. I love the change from the beginning there into that part where it picks up. Wasn't expecting it. Felt good. Good depiction. Epic, Blade Runnery, the big drums. It was great. Right on the money. Right on the money. All right, now we got Yona, aka Tilda. Sorry for doubting you. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. So yeah, I thought this was pretty funny. For some reason, I just look at this image and I think ego, but I don't think Tilda. And that's great. That's why I'm excited to hear what's come out of this. Okay, here we go. That was it. That was it. Nice one, Tilda. Wow. Perfect. That's the kind of thing that I just don't have the patience to do myself. I love to hear it, but I have no motivation to try to do something like that. That super techie stuff with all the sloshing, so much sound design involved and audio files, and it's just crazy making to me. But that was awesome. You really just nailed it. And I know so many people are in this, doing this sort of thing. I don't know what you even call it. Glitch neuro is probably some word that I don't know that usually people use to encapsulate that. But yeah, nice work. It's great. Collage, if you say so. Okay, now we have we have two more, but one is someone that didn't submit, but this person actually contacted me and said, I cannot submit. But the image is just like, oh, F. Someone needed to do this. Right? Still banned, yeah, I mean, of course, still banned. But yeah, at least they had the decency to let me know ahead of time. The Demon King's Castle, seriously, like, it's just fucking like, God damn it. Beastly. Beastly. What I can do, here's the track I made for Symphonic Metal Challenge just a few ago. We'll just play that instead. Anyway, it's not right on the money, but it's not far off. I don't think some of that would have been changed, but let's just say that was my entry for that challenge. Eugen, you've been replaced. Last up, the man with the Z, destined to be last. Zybu. The track is called Sonoran Dreams. Sorry you had to wait to the very end, Zybu. But a bunch of people stuck around to say nice things about your music. So. Right, so what direction do you go in with this? Obvious or not? There's a lot of non-obvious ways to go with this one, for sure. You could definitely color this so many ways. Major chords. Okay, is that 3 people that ended with a tape stop? Make of that what you will. That was great, Zybu. It was banging. Particularly that last section. You just stumbled on something there with that, I don't know what it was, organ or something. It was just, what a vibe. That was really, really working. Whole thing was working. It's really nice. Really nice. Okay, did I miss anybody? Yes. Endai. And Omari. Omari? Comfort Zone? What, did you just submit another track or something? Endai. So Endai did this. Oops. And this is right. So this is the Crystal Cave one that we thought was gone, but it turned out. Yeah, we have bonus tracks because people submit late, like Endai. So unbanned, yeah, it's okay. We can unban. We have the power. Okay, here we go. Endai with Crystal Caverns. Very nice, Endai. Very nice. Gives a good perspective. There's definitely several perspectives you could take on an image like that and cause it to feel different ways. I like that. Omari, can you tell me what this other track? I mean, I'm not going to play a second track if you sent 2 tracks. So you already listened to, because your other one is not called this, right? Anyway, if it's something good, Omari, post it in the Discord. But that was amazing, honestly. Well done, everybody. It was, I gotta take my headphones off. It's a long time. Head nodding. It was great. I mean, honestly, I didn't expect anything less. In fact, I expected much more. But no, I'm kidding. It was honestly wonderful. To those that are banned, sucks to be you for sure. But, you know, that's the way cookie crumbles sometimes. We got to make sure we get Raf's name changed. I don't know if you said anything about that, Yosh, or anybody else, Ahmad. I don't know if you had the ability to do that, but if not, let's definitely get that done. It's of paramount importance. In fact, we won't ban Raf just to make sure that the name can be changed. Everyone else, though, sorry. Nice knowing you, sort of. That's it. So we're going to have a new challenge tomorrow. No, I'm not going to tell you what it is now. I have a few that I'm going back and forth on, but I haven't decided yet. This was a lot of fun. I liked the assigning of things that are unique to each person as opposed to something individual or something common for everybody, which is great too. Obviously, we've only done 110 of those. But this was fun to do something unique to everyone. If people have more ideas for challenges, you can absolutely suggest them. Just make sure you don't just like write it in a random channel in the Discord. You know, you're in like chill and chat and you say, oh, I got an idea. Check this out. I see them sometimes and I think, oops, can't record that. You got to write it in the suggestion box for me to take you seriously. No, most of the time I just miss stuff. Miss stuff that gets posted in all the channels. There's just too much activity sometimes and I can't see. And if no one tags me and you've got a good idea, definitely post it in the suggestion box. So yeah, recently we also did the collaboration one, which was also cool. 2 very different types of challenges never done before. So that's been interesting. Hopefully we can do another one. Expect a new challenge by next Thursday. Seriously, at best. At best. Everybody's on it. God damn it. I wasn't watching the chat. Yeah. You got priorities in life, right? Some days you got to post a challenge. Some days you got to play video games all day for a week straight. And just depends on where I'm at that day. I'll be back this week streaming some continuation of the sort of jazz song I've been working on, maybe some other stuff too. And then I'll be back in 2 weeks from this time for the next challenge. And depending on how many submissions we get for that, I may or may not do a track. Even today with whatever we ended up having, like 37 or something like that. Still, obviously, I couldn't have done a track in the same stream. But it's possible that I could do one on another stream if something is of interest. I was talking to Frio and he said, oh, I want you to do one of the images, but pick the one that is the most difficult for you. The one that you find most challenging. And honestly, the thing that I find most challenging, besides the thing I just talked about with what Yona did with all the glitchy whatever collage music, is super epic, like traditional modern Hollywood stuff with like the big taiko, dun, 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 horns, dun, 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 big sweeping strings and all this. That music is so unnatural for me to desire to make, and I have no real experience doing it. Like on the metal stuff, like I played, okay, I have a background playing metal and whatever, but that like kind of conventional, just super epic, trailery, everything's smashing and massive with the strings stabbing and all that and the horns. That kind of thing, honestly, I feel like I would fall flat on my face trying to do that really well. So I might try to do that at some point. I might pick that image of the tidal wave consuming the whole city and try something like that, because that's fun. Fun to try something that I feel like would be most difficult. And I think, yeah, I mean, the glitch thing would also be difficult. It's more like it would just be time consuming because I don't really know what I'm doing exactly. You know, I would have to just be trying shit for hours. I know what to do for the epic one. I just don't want to do it. And yeah, I would need to try to not skew it towards, like, I don't know what. It's the apocalypse, but it's kind of jazzy. Okay, appreciate you all. Had a blast with you today. Honestly, it was a lot of fun doing this sort of thing, so I'll have to do it again. Hopefully we can do an actual community hangout session sometime soon as well. That would be cool. I just need someone to kind of like prod me a little bit, because I just get caught up doing other things, and then it's like, oh, here comes Saturday again. I totally forgot. Oh, here, you know, it goes like that. It goes like that with YouTube too. I do these Q&A videos. They were supposed to be monthly Q&As. It's been like 2.5 months since the last one. So what can you say? Okay. Yeah, appreciate you all. See you soon. Bye-bye.